Hello and welcome to 8 Minutes in Middletown, your weekly guide to the community. I'm your host, Maria Langendorf. I have so many fond memories of my 6th grade back at Mayfield Elementary. But one of the most exciting times was at the end of the year. Yeah, it was the last day of school, but even close to that was the Mayfield Lawn Fete. Well, I'm glad to hear that it's coming back. Joining us today to tell us all about it is Evie Lane and Crystal Parker from the Mayfield Musketeer PTO. Yay. Welcome, Evie and Crystal. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
For those of, it's been a while since the Lawn Fete has been around. So what exactly is the Lawn Fete? Tell us.
It's kind of like a carnival. We're going to have inflatables, a dunking booth, games, food, prizes, a raffle table. It's going to be a lot of fun. The kids are going to have a ball, and hopefully it'll bring out the community, and it'll be back annually after this.
Well, and when is it?
It's this Saturday from 11 to 3 at Mayfield Elementary.
Okay, from 11 to 3 on Saturday, and that's what, May
22nd.
And who all is invited to come? Is this for the whole community? Is it just for the students and their parents?
It is for the whole community. So everyone in Middletown is invited to come out. We hope they do come out. It's a time to spend together as a community. The kids come out in a safe environment, enjoy the time.
Yeah, and who's it run by?
The PTO is who sponsors the Lawn Fete. We have lots of help from several local businesses, but we are the ones who have put on the show, basically.
So the volunteer
Yes.
parents?
Yes, parents and some teachers help. It's really come together this year a lot.
So what made you decide to bring the Lawn Fete back?
Everyone else still had their spring carnival, or they all have something different. Like we call it the Lawn Fete. They all call it something different, but they all had theirs, and we have not had an active PTO in 6 years, and this is the first year that there has been an actual board and a group of people who were very anxious to do something for the kids, because they work so hard all year that they need that break. It's something above field day. It's, something where they can bring their parents and their sisters and brothers.
And that's, honestly, I remember that. It's you want to show off.
Right.
This is my
Exactly.
school. Oh, look, and this is my teacher. And this is, you get so excited to do that. And as a child, as an adult, you forget that, I think.
Yeah.
But the child is so excited about it, and they want to bring their neighbors and their grandparents and stuff and to show off.
One of the best things about Mayfield is a lot of the people that are there with their children that go there now also went there when they were younger, and they remember the Lawn Fete. And I think that this year the parents are just as excited as the kids are.
Is this a fundraiser for the school or for the PTO then, or what do you?
It is. It is a fundraiser. Hopefully it'll be our main fundraiser from here on out, because we haven't had a PTO in so long. It's been kind of difficult trying to get our footing back, but I know we've put our heart and soul into this Lawn Fete to make it just perfect for our kids. So,
What types of activities do you plan to do?
She was talking about the inflatables. We have a 14-foot slide and an obstacle course that you can race side by side. And then there'll be one for just children 7 and under. That's an obstacle course, but on a smaller scale. And then just the normal moonwalk that you see at birthday parties and things. But our games are going to be amazing, because like she said, we've just put everything into it. And it's games that, just not the normal games. We will have the duck pond and things like that, but as I was telling you, we've made a Plinko set and, things that you don't normally see at just a school carnival.
Is this going to be indoors and outdoors?
The games and things should be all outside, weather permitting, and we hear that it's supposed to be good, and we hope that they stick with that.
That's right.
But we're hoping, as long as the weather permits it, everything except for the food. There could be face painting. Our art teacher is going to do face painting. She's going to do that in the classroom because it's easier with the sink and, and everything being inside. But for the most part, we're hoping that it's all outside.
Well, and like you were talking about people who used to go to Mayfield and they're coming back, and it's not the same school physically.
Right.
It's a gorgeous new building, and so at the very least you could show that off as well.
Right, and we've hopefully got a couple of teachers and the school psychologist, you know, the doctor that's there for the counselor for the kids is going to get in the dunking booth, and we're hoping for a huge turnout, and we hope that everybody enjoys coming as much as we have putting it on for them.
Yeah. What all does a PTO do for the school?
We actually do all sorts of things. We're the ones who fund the field trips that the children go on, and we have movie days to give the teachers a break for right at Christmas time, because that's when they're so busy trying to get that mid-semester work done. And we started doing that this year, and we're just there. Just the core group of us are there every day, and we make copies, and we do anything that the teachers ask. And then the PTO things above that. This year we purchased scooters for the gym class because the ones that he had, and next year he wants a parachute. It's just things like that that we're able to do for the teachers when they need something that they don't have, or something that's older that needs replaced. And the gym teacher has a wish list like a kid at Christmas.
Well, it's certainly a labor of love on your part then, because obviously you want the students to succeed, and you're an instrumental part of that through the PTO.
There's nothing better than seeing these kids' faces and the smiles. I mean, we're there just as much as the teachers, and I don't think any of us would change it, just because the satisfaction you get from these children are amazing. I mean, it absolutely touches your heart.
Yeah, the teachers tease us about being there so much because we don't get paid, and they're like, well, I get paid to be here, for my time.
Exactly.
And so do I, because when I go into Walmart or you go to the dollar store or anything like that, and they're like, Crystal, and you just get the biggest hugs and the biggest smiles and the weird looks from the parents like, what's my child doing?
Is that your teacher? No, she's not my teacher.
She's somebody's mom, And that's right, we are. That's all we are, is just moms that are trying to do, be at school. When I know so many of my friends, they work during the day. They have no choice but to work. Single parents, someone else is there, just someone else, to hug your kid and
it
to.
is so appreciated.
Yeah, we just love it. We love it.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great. I'm excited that the PTO is up and running and obviously in full force at Mayfield. And let's talk again about the Lawn Fete. It is this Saturday, which is May 22nd.
That's
May
correct.
22nd from 11 to 3.
From 11 to 3. And is it admission or no?
Actually, the tickets, if you can get down to the school tomorrow and buy them, we're selling them tomorrow's last day. They're $5 for $1. And the cost goes to normal. They're $4 for $1 or a quarter a piece. But you can also get 10 tomorrow and get $1's worth for free. And as the day of the Lawn Fete, we'll have wristbands that are strictly for the inflatables so that you can ride. A lot of parents won't have money to keep feeding their children all day, but if you can get them that, then they can at least do the inflatables and things and have fun and be with their friends.
That's very thoughtful. Thank you.
And we'll have food. We'll have pizza and hot dogs and
Candy, snow cone.
Yeah, and we'll also have our spirit wear because we didn't have a fundraiser of spirit wear this year. It got to be too late before we got it, but we did pre-order some and have them made in certain sizes, mostly children's, to sell and have on hand. Because, it's hard when you don't have, a whole lot of money or a whole lot of time to do things like that. When you can do it, people were talking about why you're doing it on a Saturday. It's because that's when most people don't work, and it's easier for the whole family to come out.
Well, great. You've put forth a lot of effort, and we hope you much success. Thank you so much, Evie and Crystal, for joining us today, and thank you for watching. Join us next week as we spend another 8 minutes in Middletown. I'm Maria Langendorf. Have a great week.